The Super Bowl folks made a big announcement. They said that at this year's Super Bowl, it would no longer say "End Racism" in the end zone like it has at every game for years. They also announced that before the game, the Black National Anthem would be sung. Wait a minute. I thought they were implying with the change in the end zone words that the N.F.L. was going to quit emphasizing the difference in people because of skin color. It's really simple to do. The most powerful thing you can do to stop racism is to stop talking about it. The actor, Morgan Freeman, said it best in his interview with Mike Wallace of CBS. I don't want to claim this as a quote because I don't have the transcript in front of me, but I have seen the interview several times and I'm sure what I'm about to say is accurate. Mike Wallace asked Morgan Freeman how he felt about Black History Month. Morgan said he didn't like it. Wallace asked why. Morgan replied that American history is Black history, and when you try to separate the two, you're saying that Black people aren't Americans, and that's why they need their own Black History Month. Mike Wallace continued, "But as a black man," Morgan cut him off right there with this return, "why don't you stop calling me a black man, and I'll stop calling you a white man? You call me Morgan, and I'll call you Mike. Just two American people, without emphasizing what color our skin is. That is the best way to end racism." Events and programs that separate us by color are what cause racism, along with government programs that give priority for admissions, jobs, and benefits based on the color of one's skin. The Biden administration made it even worse when Joe Biden created the Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion to make sure all government agencies had certain quotas of certain kinds of people. We weren't just separated by color. Now we were separated by gender, sexual preference, age, handicaps, and even religion. That is according to the DEI department head when she was grilled in Congress about her department and her job and its goals. She proudly stated that when hiring, qualifications weren't as important as filling spots with people who were different. The goal was to see every department in government with a 25% DEI hire rate. That means only 75% of government workers are qualified for their jobs. What kind of loony would run a business like that? I can just see a CEO sitting down and thinking, "I'm going to start a business now. We could have 100% qualified people and make $1 million a year in profit, or we can have 75% qualified employees and 25% unqualified employees to please people who feel underrepresented and make only $750,000 a year." Now, who wouldn't go for that? How could anyone buy this nonsense? The answer to getting underrepresented people in these jobs is not to give them the jobs because they're not as well represented. The answer is for those individuals to set goals, work hard, and get themselves qualified, so that when a job comes open, they are the most qualified person for the job. But that would be hard. Yes, it would. Ask any hard-working person who has had to earn everything they have, and they will tell you that this is where the satisfaction and happiness in life come from. Being handed things that you didn't earn only leaves you empty. And if you have a conscience, it will also leave you feeling a bit embarrassed and feeling guilty that you were given a job that you weren't qualified for over another person who was qualified and really needed the job. Racism, sexism, ageism, all the isms. Like Morgan Freeman so eloquently put it, stop talking about it, stop thinking about it, and it will cease to exist. Then we can all be just American people.